Hey everybody, we're here with Brian Nail, who is the president of the board of the Rutherford County Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Programs, and we're here during one of their big fundraisers. And Brian, if you would just tell us a little bit about the event.
Absolutely. This is the Tip Your Waiter Lunch and John, and we've been doing this now for a number of years. It's our biggest and most successful fundraiser of the year, and it really allows us to provide critical services to victims of domestic violence and rape and sexual assault right here in Rutherford County.
As president of the board, what made you get involved in the first place?
The domestic violence program, it's amazing how many people that are touched by this program. I think it's an unfortunate circumstance that we don't talk about in polite company. We don't talk about it enough. And so one of the things that we try to do here, and I appreciate you helping with us do, is raise awareness of this issue. Because the more people know about it, and the more people know that we have a program here in town with the emergency shelter at the Bernard House, with counseling, lots of services, lots of great things that we do. And the more I've seen it and the more I've been a part of it, the more I really realize the importance of this cause.
All right, now we're here with Ms. Deborah Johnson, who 30 years ago pretty much started this whole entire program. So, Deborah, if you would, just give us a little history background about the domestic violence program.
Thank you, John. Our program did start in 1986 here in Rutherford County. We were kind of the third attempt at starting a women's organization like this for domestic violence. And there was a lot of concern that we wouldn't make it and find the funding and the support that the program needed, but we did. Everybody stepped up. When we first started here in Rutherford County, we were part of the YWCA in Nashville. They were our first employers. And a lot of the shelter programs kind of warned us off and said that, you think abusers are going to be a problem. It's actually your city, your law enforcement, your courts. They're just not going to be on board with you. And we felt that we could do better than that. So over 30 years, our relationships with all of the folks here in our community have been outstanding.
All right, now we're here with Erin Henry, who's also on the board of the program. And Erin, if you would just tell us, if somebody is in need of assistance, what can they do?
And so we have a number of different services here at the organization, and we'd love to share them with you. If in the event you do know somebody that is in a violent situation and has shared that with you, or if you are in a violent situation or an abusive situation, if you want to volunteer even, we have volunteer services as well. Our domestic violence crisis line is 615-896-2012, and our sexual assault crisis line is 615-494-9262. And if you just want to help get involved, please be a volunteer. We would love to have you, and you can reach the office at 615-896-7377. Glad to be here, John. Thank you. And thank you, Murfreesboro.com.